What's up everybody, today I want to show you one of the best starts you can give yourself as an intelligence user in Elden Ring. Whether you're a wizard, a mage, some sort of battle mage, or some sort of hybrid class, if you're using intelligence and casting spells, I want to show you where you can go at the very start of the game to get one of the best staffs and one of the best spells in the early game to absolutely burn through any early game bosses. These two things are right next to each other. First off will be the Meteorite staff, which has an S scaling to intelligence right off the bat. No need to upgrade it, which is absolutely nuts. If you're new to these sort of games, the better the scaling of the weapon, the better they scale to your stats. So if a staff has a B in intelligence, you'll get more of a boost from the amount of intelligence you have than if it has a D. So an S scaling of intelligence without upgrading the weapon is absolutely nutty. And then next to it is the Rock Sling spell, which is just crazy damage for high FP usage, but it's just great in the early game to just blast through things. So the two items you want are in the middle of Khalid, and that is basically a big red swampy hellhole with giant monsters and zombies, but that's where we need to go. It sounds really scary and quite far away as a fresh player, but it's really not that bad. You can ride straight there from the start zone and just pick up all the grace points on your way. I'll show a little video of the route you want to be taking, and just pick up all the graces on your way, pick up all the map points on the way as well, and you shouldn't need to fight anything to get these two items. So once you get kind of to the northeast of Limgrave and you go up that northeastern journey and you see the big red change in the ground, that's Khalid, and that is where you're going to be at Rock View Balcony. The road then goes east and south, follow it here and you'll pick up another grace point. Now from here, you're basically just going southeast into the big swamp. So if you go southeast from the grace point, you will see these ruins on the level below you. There's lots of little ruins and that's where our two items are. The first one you want is the leveled out ruin, and there is some steps down into a dungeon. So once you make your way down there, try and avoid all the enemies. I would say just ride past them all until you see the steps and then just go down into the dungeon. I'll mark it on the map. And this is where your spell is. This is where the Rock Sling is. It is an absolute powerhouse in the early game and will just do crazy damage. You might find that when you try and leave this little dungeon that the enemies are going to get you and block you, and it's kind of hard, but it doesn't really matter. You can just let them take you out, and then you'll just respawn at the... There's a stake of Marika right outside, so you can just respawn right there. And now the staff is in the same area. You're looking for a little square outhouse type building, a stone square building with a little archway in it. It's on the southwest side of the ruins, and it's guarded by some little flowers. So if you see the flowers outside, that's kind of the right direction. And once you get inside here, there's a little item just on the ledge. It doesn't even look like an important item. It's just an item on a ledge. And if you go over to it, that's your Meteorite staff. And this staff is just absolutely wild for early game intelligence builds. I think it only needs like 18 intelligence to use. It can't be upgraded, so you don't have to worry about wasting smithing stones and stuff on it. And as soon as you pick it up, it has the S scaling for intelligence. So you just pump points into intelligence, use this staff, and a powerful spell like Rock Sling, and things will just get deleted. You will just be smashing bosses into the ground before they even get to you. You can come grab this at the very start of the game, or whenever you feel like you need a boost. I came here right after beating the first boss because I was feeling a little weak and underpowered, and this completely changed that. After getting these two items, things just really started picking up, and I just moved straight through the next zone and took out the second big boss with just no problems. I hope this video helped. It's just something that should hopefully help with an intelligence build, because if you've come from a strength build or a dexterity build, intelligence can feel a bit funky, a little bit weak sometimes. But when you play it right, it can feel the complete opposite. It can feel so overpowered. Let me know in the comments if anything in this video wasn't clear, and I'll try and explain everything in more detail. If you did find this helpful, dropping a like down below and a comment helps me out a ton, and we'll also push it out with the algorithm to more new wizards in Elden Ring, so that's going to help everyone out. So thank you very, very much. Take care, everyone, and I'll catch you in the next one.